Hello, people! This is your host Andos Kranti once again back with another new What If, and this is Wow, What If our boy, aka Zuku Midoriya, Deku, the Chad, was Captain America Part 3. So last time in the last exams, in the last part, Deku just like got enrolled into like UA High, and he's about to get into enroll into UA High. He had his shield from David Shield, which is a pun because I mean, come on, David Shield, make a vibranium shield for Captain Japan. Yeah, now one of like Christopher, you said that I should call him Captain Japan because that's a cool name. Okay, so Captain Japan, Deku's hero name is gonna be Captain Japan, and his attack name is gonna be like named after like famous cities or prefectures or after like Japan, like Kyoto Slice. Yeah, so it's just like foreshadowing a little bit, or like Tokyo Smash. Yeah, Tokyo Smash. That's pretty dope name actually. Not gonna lie. Yeah. So yeah, he's gonna be like that. So Deku in this, what if he's gonna be like he's gonna have Cap's shield and Captain America's like Captain America Steve Rogers charisma, and he's also gonna be like the hand-to-hand combat like he's gonna be like like one of the best hand-to-hand combat like genius in the world ever, period. So he's gonna be like, and he's gonna have like super soldier like powers too, which is like pretty dope. So so now we're gonna go into the entrance exam. In the entrance exam, what Deku is gonna do is like, he's not gonna like fall, because I mean, come on, Captain America, that guy is nimble as hell, and he's not gonna fall. So he's not gonna fall. The interaction with him, Uraka and Ida doesn't happen, and he's gonna like is going through the whole like entrance exam easily, and like when the President Mike says, well, now we are gonna do the entrance exam, and Deku just like straight up run, and he just throws like bunch of like, he throws his shield and literally cleaves through like 3 robots, like bang 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 bang, and they're destroyed because he destroyed their like vital points, like their heads or stuff like that. And he's like he and the recoil of that bang 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 bang, and like of that like pre-destruction of robot, the shield comes to his hand, and he gets the shield on his hand, and he's just like going forward. He's like punching, kicking, and like throwing his shield and destroying robot left and right, and everyone's like, well, that guy gets it, what are you waiting for, go, real heroes don't wait for time, yeah. And you know, President Mike being like your complete like MC, so everybody's go, and everybody's like destroying robots left and right. Deku destroys robots pretty damn amazingly, because he has like Captain America's shield is like Frisbee of Doom. It should be called the Frisbee of Doom, because that thing is strong and powerful, and that thing's can like destroy a lot of things. If it can destroy like humongous tanks, it can, and like humongous tanks, the shield carrier, the shield's helicarrier, I mean, these things can definitely like destroy. And I mean, come on, Captain America's shield can even destroy like some Chitauri warship. They're like super powerful. So this can also destroy like basic robots. So the whole incident with the 0 point robot that happens, Uraka gets trapped under the rubble. And in this instance, I like, if you have like listened to any of my other what ifs, I like to give the 0 power robot some big ass laser, because it's cool. Like that robot has like a gigantic red marking which is from on his forehead, so it's bound to have a big ass laser power. So it's gonna like use that laser, but not that big, but it's gonna be big. But Captain America, come on, he has shield. Captain Japan, Captain Deku Japan, he's gonna have the shield, and he's gonna like block it. I mean, Captain America's shield, it can block Thor's like Mjolnir strike, so it can definitely block a puny laser. So he blocks the laser beings, and the laser beings are like and the laser being is like reflected and destroying like various robots that was ganging up on him from other side. Yeah, the 0 point robot also can like produce like other robots, like multiple 1 or 2 point, like multiple 10 or 20 point robots. It's my what if, okay? Take it. Along with the 0 point robot, you get like a horde of like significantly tiny robots. So what Deku does here, he like jumps from one robot's head to another robot's head, and he like does like a humongous jump, and like he just like jumps over like the like different parts of the 0 point robots, and he gets to the top of the 0 point robots, and like on his the shield on his back, he just like goes to the top of the 0 point robot, and he just like from the 0 point robots there's like sprouting out some like machine gun and stuff like that, and he blocks them like with his shield, like, literally tackling them like rugby, like not rugby player, American football player, y'all. By the way, I don't watch American football that much, but like Asian guy. I'm from Asia. I'm from Bangladesh. Okay, so he like a American football player or a rugby player just tackles them and like bulldoze through them like a mad bull, and he just like takes his like frisbee of doom and like literally cuts the head of the 0 point robot, and he jumps from the top of 0 point robot, landing on the ground, doing a superhero pose, like shield on one hand, and like on one knee, and shield on the hand, and it's like jing, like those Marvel superhero poses. Yeah, he does like that, and he like slowly picks up the rubbles and like rescues Uraraka, and President Meg is like, yeah, the time is done, let's wait for the result, yay. Sorry, I love to sing. So couldn't resist. So this is what happens, and after that, like Deku like waits for the result. He doesn't get the highest score. I mean, come on, he is Captain America. Captain America is powerful and like very inspiring, but he is not like overkill powerful. But he's gonna be pretty damn OP on this what if. I mean, like given the like, it's essentially an amalgamation of like Captain America, Winter Soldier, and Black Widow. Yeah, so they're gonna be OP as hell. So Deku is gonna be like Captain Japan. Deku is gonna be OP as hell. He's gonna have like, okay, instead of like Captain America's like red and blue, he's gonna have like a white shield with a red dot in the middle. That's perfection, like Captain Japan. Yeah, his like outfit is gonna be like white, and like his helmet is gonna be like reddish, like the upper layer, like it's slowly becoming red, and like it's in the bottom half it's becoming more white. Captain Japan, yeah, man, that's epic. I think that's cool. What do you guys think? Okay, so after this whole incident, like Deku is gonna like he's gonna be admitted into Iwehai, and Aizawa is gonna like tell everyone like, hey people, let's get into like the let's get into the playground, and we're gonna do the cork apprehension test. And in this time, like Deku like goes to cork apprehension test, and what he does is like Aizawa throws the balls to Bakugo, not the ball, and Bakugo throws it as hard as he can, and after that Deku and like everyone gets a return, and Deku is like, okay, I can, okay, how about like so I can throw how I can. So Aizawa is like, yeah, you can do whatever you can, and Deku like flings the ball hard, and it goes pretty like 300 meter and sort like that. And right at the time, he just takes his like frisbee of doom. Okay, I just love saying that. And he flings it as harder, like getting like a running startup, and he flings it towards the ball. And literally, the ball gets hit with the frisbee of doom and ricochets, and like the frisbee of doom comes to him, and the ball was like further back, going into like 10 kilometers, and everybody's like, oh, such a creative and innovative way to use your power. And I was like, well, kid, you're pretty damn good. And Deku like bodies every like other test, like side to side jumps, like it's good. Like, I mean, he loses with Ida, because Ida is like fast, because Ida has engines. Obviously he's not gonna be able to beat Ida on that regard, but it's like pretty damn good. And like after that core apprehension test, like the whole USJ arc happens, and like all the Nomu's Shigaraki Kurogiri attacks, and Deku is like extremely good at hand-to-hand combat, so it destroys like all the villains and creates a path through it. It's like, okay, our main fight is not to take care of all the villains here. Our main fight is to go into there and take out the boss, because he has like Captain America has like extremely tactical mind. So like best course of action is to take out the main bad guy. That way all the henchmen will be dealt with and they will lose morale. So Minata and Suyu and Deku creates a path through like all the villains that are surrounding them, and they just like go out of the whole watering area and they comes into the front, and like the whole incident with Aizawa and Shigaraki happens. Aizawa is laying down like half decaying, and Shigaraki is like
where is All Might? I'm gonna kill him. Today is the day that he will die. Kurogiri, don't you think so?
Kurogiri is like, yes, Master Shigaraki, you're right. Today we will die.
Yes, Kurogiri. Yes, you're right.
And Deku comes with his mask on and is like, not if I'm happening, you evil villain. And he throws his frisbee of doom toward Kurogiri's Kurogiri's metal part, and Kurogiri didn't notice that. That's why he didn't open a portal or stuff like that. If he opened a portal, he would have been saved. But that devastated Kurogiri, and Kurogiri is knocked out pretty much. He's knocked out with one frisbee of doom. And Shigaraki is like,
you worthless kids, you're cheating. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you.
And he comes to fight Deku and Eraserheads. If he touches you with his all 5 fingers and with his palm, you're gonna be you're gonna decay, your flesh is gonna rot. And Deku is like, okay, understood, I'm just gonna have to fight him. So he just curb storms Shigaraki with his martial art powers, not touching his not letting Shigaraki touch any part of Deku with all 5 fingers or his palm. And he's literally broke Shigaraki's hands. 2 of his hands, they're broken, and Shigaraki is can't move. And then he proceed to broke his shoulder and his legs. So Shigaraki is dead. It's not dead. Shigaraki is a vegetable. Shigaraki is in a vegetated state. He's and he's cussing and moaning. He's and Deku picks up his shield and is shut up, I don't like bullies. And he uses his shield and bump on his head, ching, and the frisbee of doom again knocks down. And Kurogiri by that time gets he reawakens sometimes, maybe some villain reawakened him, and Kurogiri unleashes 5 or 6 Nomus, and All Might comes because Ida goes to the teacher, and the Nomu is fighting All Might. Deku is okay. So let the big guy have let my big guy have fight their big guy. I'm gonna take care of other villains and nomos. So there are like other smaller nomos. There is a one nomo which is like as agile, like not that powerful in terms of strength, but really really agile. Deku takes care of them with like 5 shots of frisbee of doom of ricocheting, like with one like Deku essentially like hitting the frisbee of doom. It like hits one villain and hits another villain. It's like bang 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 bang. It's like like what's like that video game. It's like he just like hits and it reflects, ricochets, and it hits another person. So he's like bodying people left and right, like one hit KOing them, because that shield is made of vibranium, and vibranium is like more like it absorbs vibration and impact. So it just like I mean, if you've seen Captain America, you know that he just like his shield is essentially the frisbee of doom, or the boomerang, a terror boomerang. No, that's not a boomerang, it's a frisbee. It's a big ass giant frisbee that is pretty powerful. So he's gonna like get through that, and he's gonna like destroy them here and there, and like the whole fight with like the higher Nomu and All Might happens, and All Might like beats the Nomu the way he beats in the original timeline. Deku like gets Aizawa to his feet, and everybody's like, okay, this is done, and they're like done. And so the next day Aizawa is like, hey Deku, come here, we have like, and Deku is like, okay, and Aizawa is like gets all the heroes that are like extremely talented in like hand-to-hand combat and like using like weapons and martial arts. Then Deku and Aizawa is like, I understand and I know your potential. I get it. I get your potential. And I tried to, like in the Cork apprehension test, I tried to shut down your Cork, but that didn't happen that much. So I think for you need to improve your hand-to-hand fighting work. So along with me and these gentlemen and ladies, you're going to learn how to fight hand-to-hand using your best abilities. So there's going to be like Gunhead, Aizawa, Miracle, I don't know, other like martial art heroes. I don't know that much. I am an anime watcher, not much of a manga guy. So they like Deku learns from like 7 different masters, let's just say, because 7 is like a holy number in all anime and manga. Like 7 Dragon Ball, 7 Deadly Sin, 7 Homunculus, 7 Dragon Slayer, 7. So he's gonna learn 7 different like pro heroes martial arts or fighting style pretty well, and he's gonna be like a beast. He's gonna like beat them all 7 hand to hand, like all 7 of them hand to hand with himself along with their Coke. He's gonna beat like all 7 of them. Like it's 7v1 and he wins. So his training complete. So and he gets like a big buff right before the sports festival arc. And in the sports festival arc, like you know how Deku wins the race. Yeah, he essentially wins the race because of like he uses like one part of the robot and like mounts it like he puts like a lot of explosion in there, and he just like which flings him. And like Deku in this timeline, Captain Japan, not Deku, sorry, Captain Japan. Yeah, he's gonna win it like that, but instead of using like any different like he's gonna be up ahead anyway, and he's like saying like, okay, these people are like gaining on me. So instead of like constantly like putting a lot of them in one place and like bouncing them from using his shield, he's gonna like use his shield like, okay, stomp, which puts him like a little bit further, and he just uses like ricochets. He just like reflects, like it's like he using himself like he using the frisbee of doom as like a platform, like unbreakable platform to use like jump higher than he usually can, and just like gets there, like, and Bakugo and like Todoroki, they come like way before him. Like they don't even like it's like 5 minutes later, second person and third person comes, and Deku like clears this race like 5 minutes before. And in the cavalry battle, it's the same lineup, but like people can't like instead of Deku, and Deku's gonna be like the guy sitting on the top, and he's gonna use his frisbee of doom, and with everybody trying to like capture his headband, and he's gonna like fling them, and they're gonna like go like bang 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 bang, and they're gonna be like knocked out, because like I mean you're gonna be like, okay, people are getting knocked out with just a frisbee. Well, to be clear, he is a super soldier and he has a lot of power. Super soldiers are hella strong, so there's like a ton of power behind that throw. And I'm gonna probably do something like that. And there's like and like if you see the Black Panther movie, you can see that like vibranium can absorb kinetic energy, and it like releases like extremely well. So Deku will have a suit like that, like vibranium, like full body, and he's gonna be like, and his frisbee of doom is gonna be more absorbent. It's gonna like absorb like more vibranium energy, and Deku has like a trigger or like a trigger or like a way to like control, like with a mechanism he can like control when will the like kinetic energy will be released or not. So because of that, he doesn't like kill people, but he can kill people if he wanted to, because frisbee of doom is deadly as hell. So he's gonna like going through left and right and bodying people, and he wins it. And now comes the combat portion, like his battle with Todoroki like blast him with like ice geysers or something like that, like avalanches and like huge ice glaciers. And Deku, just like Captain America, he tanks them with his suit and with his like frisbee of doom. And sorry, I'm gonna stop, but it's fun to do it. So he's like with his shield, and he just like throws the frisbee of doom. Sorry, can't help it. Now it just became an obsession. Now he just used his like shield to like get through like a lot of like huge blocks of ice. And he also uses like kinetic punches, which is like kinetic energy that is stored, and is like he gets through it, and he makes Todoroki afraid. And Todoroki uses his like fire side and ice side put together, but in this instance he's gonna use his like he's gonna use his shield to tank the attack. The Cementos will not pick Volt, because when his Cementos is trying to do that, and Deku is like, stop, I can take it, I can do it, and he just tanks the whole attack. And there's like a humongous kinetic energy built into his shield and little bit onto his suit, and he's like flicking, you lose, Bakugo. And he like creates, and he like uses his shield to like tap the floor, and literally there's like a humongous kinetic energy blast, and which like flings like Bakugo to the outer layer of the arena, and making like Deku winning. Like Captain Japan wins. Todoroki is beaten because of a push out, a ring out with the frisbee of doom's kinetic energy mostly. But after seeing this, Bakugo is smiling, because he knows that okay, Deku it's not gonna be that problematic, because Deku doesn't have that much kinetic energy on his shield. But boy oh boy, Bakugo, you're gonna be beaten pretty badly. So what happens is like in the final, like Bakugo versus Uraka. I don't need to cover it because Bakugo wins it. Uraka does a shit, but still Bakugo wins it. So in the final, it's gonna be like Bakugo versus like Captain Japan, and Bakugo like tries to like use his explosion, and he uses like explosion, like he uses like Hauser impact on his face, and the suit just like tanks it, and Deku is like Bakugo, you have a very ferocious side which is not righteous. A hero needs to be righteous. And literally Deku takes his shield and puts his back, and he's gonna be like, I'm gonna beat you without using even my shield. And Bakugo tries to use like explosion. Deku dodges it and like counter attacks him in his gut with his punch, not using any kinetic blast. He just like literally beats the shit out of like Bakugo with his martial art and with like hand-to-hand combat. And people are like, holy shit, that kid is not just all about his power and all his like frisbee of doom. Sorry for that. I don't think I can do that. I can stop doing this, but that kid also is like a tremendous, like the best hand-to-hand fighter ever in all the Hero Society. And he just like he just destroys. He claps and shutdowns everyone, and he becomes the winner. And like the whole hero internship and the government, because he's the government agent. Obviously the government agent is like, you don't have to show off that much. I know you're capable, but okay. So like he has like, because in the first like part, I told you guys that Deku is essentially a government agent also. It's like Shield, but like with government, like with like the hero, like government, like how like Hawks is. So he's gonna get through like a lot of gadgets and stuff like that from government, which is like not for like regular heroes already. Sorry. So throughout the whole process, Deku is like becoming extremely strong. He's like Captain America level strong. If Captain America, like, he's not gonna able to like hold on to like Mjolnir, but he's pretty strong. Like Captain America X Winter Soldier X with like Black Widow kind of thing. And so he is like pretty damn like powerful. Like he will like exploit everyone's weakness, and he's gonna clap and shut you down, no matter how is it. I mean, he's not like, he doesn't have like that much flashy powers, but he's still gonna clap and shut you down. So the whole fight like that happens, and Deku is gonna be like really really strong. And after that, the whole like incident with like the like Hosu city, he shut down Stain. I mean, come on, Stain, you use a sword with the frisbee of doom, you're gonna be brutally battered. He shut down Stain. He just like shut down Stain, like period. Like in the forest training arc, Muscular, no matter how many times you jump, you're gonna be clamped with frisbee of doom. And like all the metal liberation, like all the like Stain sympathizers, like the new League of Villain people, they're gonna be clamped out too. But Bakugo will still get captured and like abducted. And like the whole incident with like All Might and like All for One fighting in the TV, that will happen. I don't know who gets the All for One in this what if. I'm gonna give it to Mario, because Mario is hella strong. So Mario is gonna be like the Superman, and Deku is gonna be like the Captain America, Captain Japan, the righteous hero, the leader. Because Mario is like the blunt instrument. He's smart, he's good, but he's like Captain America, like Captain Japan, like creates like a like, I mean, the reason why Captain America is the leader of Avengers, because he is righteous and he has like the best quality of all humanity, that is a great heart, the heart of a hero, and Deku has that. So Captain Japan will have that. So It's gonna be like that. So whole like overhaul arc, like Mirio and Deku shuts him down. Mirio doesn't get his like cork removed because when the bullet, like overhaul shoots him with the bullet, Deku just uses his frisbee of doom like his shield, and like the bullets gets reflected onto it, and like Mirio claps down overhaul, and with Eri and Eri's help, and Deku is like, okay, I'm about to take care of her, and erases her head, raises her, and stuff that, like, and the like in the villain side, like Shigaraki is like prepping up to become the vessel for the next, like he's gonna be the successor of like All for One. Like Dr. Ojoko is like experimenting on him, and like Hawks gives the intel or data to Endeavor, and also because of Endeavor's letters, like Deku could like decode the code, and Deku shows to Endeavor that Metal Liberation Army is gonna attack and he's gonna have to stop it. And this is where we're gonna live off part 3. What if Deku is Captain America? Part 3. So this is your host and host Kranti once again signing off, saying ta-ta, bye-bye, love you guys, and please subscribe, share, and comment if you have any new what if ideas. If you like to make thumbnails, by the way, that's my knee cracking, not something else dying. And if you want to check out some music, I also make music in this channel. You can check them out. Some instrumentals, piano stuff, guitar stuff, flute stuff, orchestral stuff, and also like some kind of like solo instrumental stuffs. You could love you can check them out. You might, who knows, you might like them. So this is your host and those Kranti once again. Ta-ta, bye-bye, signing off, and love ya. By the way, subscribing and sharing is caring. Bye-bye.